Hey guys, it's AceBachelorCool, Ace number one, Bachelor because I'm single, cool because I am. Thank you subscribers and viewers for watching my videos. This video, for men 40 years and older living in the US, America. If you do not fall in this category, you can skip this video. Do not watch this video. Is specifically only for men over the 40 years of age living in America. Let's get into this. Guys, there is a problem. Subscribers and viewers, there is a problem in America. The culture has changed. Society's changed. I was born and raised in America. It's not the same country that I lived in. It's changed. It could be government, it could be politics, it could be a lot of the worldwide situations that we've gone through. But it's just changed. People are more guarded. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to talk. You know, it could be social media. People are staying home more, they're working, they're staying busy, they're staring at their phones. But the culture's changed in America, and I'm sure we could all agree on that. And like I said, this is guys over 40 years of age, guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s. You get what I'm saying. Number two, you are alone. Everyone is isolated. There is no community. You guys, I lived the last 10 years. I was between the ages of 44 and 54, and I lived in a mid-sized city in America. And I lived in an apartment. You work, you go from job to job. I have kids. Your kids don't want to hang out with you. They don't want to hang out with their parents. They're either teenagers going through school, high school, and that's stressful enough on them. And then when they get into after high school, 19, 20, 21, they're still going to college or they're working and they're trying to have their own friends and figure out life. But they're not hanging out with the parents. You know, I'm single, I'm divorced, I'm alone. I work different jobs, and you meet your coworkers, and they're married, and they have their own life and their own families, and they're doing their own thing. Maybe once in a while you might go out for after-work drink or something like that, but it's very rare. You end up working and then coming back home, and you're alone. You're staring at blank walls in your apartment, and if you are into watching TV, it's no fun watching TV. It's politics. It's fake reality shows. It's, you know, it's not for me. But you find yourself that you are alone. Number three, no one will talk to you. Conversations are rare. This just, you know, you work. Everybody's into their own life. They got social media. They got their phones. They're doing their own thing. Conversations are minimal. People they got their guards up. They don't really want to go out and do stuff or hang out or communicate or have fun or enjoy and do things. They're more just, you know, it's just different. America has changed. Number four, no one will date you. Phones ruined everything. You guys, I went through marriage, kids, divorce, child support years. I got on dating sites, and so I know all about, you do a lot of chatting on your phone on these dating sites. If you finally do connect with somebody, well then you meet at a coffee shop for an initial meet and greet, and then a lot of times that's it. You'll never see each other again. You don't like each other. You stop messaging each other. You know, and then if you do catch somebody, okay, you go on a date, and then there's different categories of like, okay, you might go out for drinks and it's very, very rare, but yeah, you might, guys in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, you might get lucky and have a one night stand, or there's like no strings attached, or, you know, but then that's it. Nobody wants to date. There is no third, fourth, fifth, and starting a relationship. Most women in America, they're working, they're taking care of their kids and family, they're working in real estate, financial institutions, banking, you know, they're in careers and jobs and making money, and they're very independent. Women sometimes are making more money than the men, and they're driving nice cars, and they're living in nice houses. Well, one thing I found out real quick dating was women look the guy up and down, and there's always three things they want to know. Like, what do you do for a job and career? Well, I'm in the transportation career field. What kind of car do you drive? Well, I drive a beat-up Honda Civic because I'm going through the child support years. Number three, where do you live? Well, I live in an apartment that's like ghetto in a shady part of town because it's cheap rent and I have other stuff to pay for. So if those three questions don't fit the women's answers, you're going to be alone. You know, they're not going to date you. You didn't pass the 3-question test. Okay? Number 5, you have no value in the U.S. Even if you are a millionaire, no one cares. You know, money doesn't matter. Nobody cares. The culture's changed. Society's changed. Everybody's doing their own thing. It doesn't matter how much money you have. A lot of people are materialistic. They want the nicest car, the nicest house. They want to get a boat, things like that. But if you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s in America, you really have no value because your value goes down. You're not in your 20s and 30s anymore. So when you get older, you know, I'm divorced, I'm single, I live in an apartment, I work, I come home, nobody cares. You know, I worked one job for 3 years. You might have a couple friends and do things. Then you move on to another job. You might, you know, same thing. You're job hopping or whatever, but it's like, as the years tick by, it's kind of like, I have no value. Like, nobody cares. You're alone. Number 6, there is a solution. There is hope. Now, you guys, you know, I went through a lot of these stages. It's depressing. It's kind of like you're down and out, you're depressed. It's like, you know, I have kids and family, but they're all busy with their own life, doing their own thing, and you find yourself like, it just gets old as years tick by. This sucks. Like, you work your whole life, you know, you go to school, you go to college, in my case, I spent 20 years in the military, but you work your whole life, and then you find yourself in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, and America's changed, and you're just like, you know, it's just, feels like it's just, yeah, you're down and out. Number 7, come to the Philippines. You guys, life is just better here. It's more fun in the Philippines. You've heard that before, and it's true. I started coming to the Philippines on short mini vacations, 7 to 10 days, and you do that every other year. You know, working in America, you work for 1 year, you save your 2-week vacation, you fly to the Philippines. But you guys, if you have not been to the Philippines, you need to get here. Life is short, and it's going to put a smile on your face. The weather's nice here, sand, beaches, islands, coconut trees. For guys, there's beautiful women, Filipino girls. You guys, you can't date in America. But over here, you know, I'm dating girls in their 20s, early 30s. That was unheard of in America. I had women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s like brushing you off like you are beneath me. And it's like, okay, I come to the Philippines and I'm dating beautiful girls in their 20s and 30s, and it's awesome. Life is better here. You need to get to the Philippines. You know, people talk about going to Japan or Thailand or South Korea, you know, things like. I highly recommend come to the Philippines, come to Angeles City, and enjoy the nightlife, and your life will change for the better. Number 8, start a new adventure. It's not too late. Make it happen. You guys, it's like I said, I'm 54 years old now, and I was in a dead end for 10 years in America. Well, now my life is like, wow. You know, I know guys in their 50s and 60s and 70s, and they meet a young Filipino girl, and they're starting relationships that could lead to marriage. In a lot of cases, they're getting pregnant and making babies and starting a family. And they're happy about that. I see guys over here that are like smiling and happy. And there's like an expat community over here. There's people that are getting involved in the community. They're volunteering. In a lot of cases, people are able to still continue working and have a source of income over here. And they're able to live over here full time as an expat. They leave the home country of America, where they thought they reached a dead end. They come over here and they start a new life. They're making it happen, guys. And I'm an example of that. I've lived over here full time now, 6 months, and I wake up every day. I'm golfing. I'm going to the beach. Communicating with nice, young-looking women, and you know, life is better over here. So hopefully, you guys, if you're in America and you find yourself a little depressed or down and out, or maybe you're going through a divorce, or you know, going through some of these stages, if you've never been to the Philippines, please give it a chance. Get over here for a 1-week, 2-week vacation. Once you get over here, it could change your life forever. All right, guys, this is AceBachelorCool. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace!